If you want mastery, put yourself in a position where you have to explain and live to the standard that you say you are, or live into. Your presence alone will not get people to believe in you. Setting a standard will.
I'd rather be sidelined trying to achieve greatness than watch greatness achieved and it only set on the sideline. Now introducing your host, Jacob Emery.
This episode of the Iron and Infrastructure Podcast is brought to you by Unlocking Greatness with Jacob Emery, a coaching community built for those ready to become the strongest version of themselves. Weekly calls, proven playbooks, and a community built to grow. Greatness is not given, it's unlocked. Join us today at jacobemery.com or DM coach at jacobemery44 on all social media platforms.
Welcome back to another edition of the Iron and Infrastructure Podcast. 2025, what a year. What a damn year, ladies and gentlemen. Transitional year, stability at the end, a lot going on, a lot of noise, a lot of madness, lack of clarity. Today I want to go through the top 5 lessons I learned from 2025. Pretty simple lessons, foundational, nonetheless, very powerful. Lesson number 1, commit to nothing and you'll be distracted by everything. Commit to nothing and you'll be distracted by everything. This could not be a more powerful lesson. Distraction is really a byproduct from a lack of commitment. Whenever you're in life and direction's just not clear, you just don't have a clear direction, everything feels important. If everything feels important, then nothing becomes important. Nothing is a priority. We do not have the ability to multi-focus. Some people claim to be able to multitask, but you cannot multi-focus. Your brain can only focus on one thing at a time. And while you might be doing multiple things, if you're not focused on just one and being efficient with it, clarity, commitment on the thing that you're trying to do, the one thing only, you're really not accomplishing a whole lot. So if you commit to nothing in general, everything is going to be a distraction, new opportunities, the obstacles, the highs, the lows, everything in between. Without clear commitments, it's easy to feel pulled in different directions at all times. So the moment that I locked in on what matters and I found my sweet spot, most of my distractions kind of lost their power. They weren't that shiny thing anymore. They weren't that attractive thing anymore. Focus wasn't forced. It becomes natural. So the ability to commit to something, and not a lot of things, 3 to 5 maybe for the year, the person you want to become requires these few commitments. What does that look like? Make it a commitment of desire, a commitment of becoming a better person, a commitment not just of the accolade or the outcome, but of who you have to be to actually achieve it. Commitment eliminates noise. Commit to the thing and do it no matter what. Forget about your feelings and follow that plan to get there. Decide what you're wanting to build in life. And everything that doesn't serve that, it doesn't become relevant in your life. Put up a boundary, put up a wall. Don't let the noise in. Say no to outside opportunities. And by subtracting opportunity and saying no to other opportunity, you end up saying yes to your dream. Commitment eliminates noise. And if you commit to nothing, you'll be distracted by everything. So commit to at least one thing. Lesson number 2, repeat or rewrite your path. Every day, we either do what we've always done or we do something different. There is no other option. We are going to repeat what we have been taught from a young age. And we're going to live the way that we're going to do the thing that's always been done. Or we're going to rewrite history. We're going to rewrite the path for our families, for the people we care about, for the teams that we're on. You either repeat or you rewrite. Are you making the changes that you need to? Are you acknowledging the weak spots, overcoming them, and rewriting history for what matters? Every day, you're repeating patterns, habits, decisions, or you're course correcting and creating new ones to rewrite your future by design, not living by default of what you've always known. This year forced me to confront things that I didn't think I needed to confront. I didn't recognize. It's been very empowering to see what was real, see what wasn't real, and create new habits. And don't be reactionary, but focus on the result. Make decisions that maybe weren't normal. Be quiet and be a better listener. But these things taught me skills and taught me understanding that's much deeper than I ever knew. Nothing changed until I realized what I was doing as the bottleneck. Nothing changed in my life until I realized everything that is a problem is on me. I repeated my past in certain cases. So until I continued to analyze and stop repeating my past, I started rewriting my history. I rewriting my future. This year forced me to do that. So rewrite your path or repeat what you've always done. If you don't intentionally rewrite that path, you're going to repeat what's always been there. And if you don't like where you are, then why would you keep doing the same thing? If you want a different result, you got to do something different. This episode of the Iron and Infrastructure Podcast is brought to you by R&R Pipeline Inc., an infrastructure company. Join our team today at rrpipelineinc.com. Lesson 3. Being right does not mean you're effective. I heard this quote and I thought, holy shit, is this powerful? There's been things that I've said that were right. I was right about what the outcome should be or what the thing should be. But how I presented it, what I said, the way that I went about it was not effective. So if you have the right point or you have the right outcome, make sure that you can communicate it well. Leadership isn't about being right. It's about getting the right results. So your ego is going to want validation, but effectiveness demands outcomes, not what you think, not what you believe to be true, not what you might think is absolutely fact. It demands effectiveness. Being right doesn't always make it right. So there have been times this year where I had the right answers, but I didn't have the right ability to get the answers relayed to everybody else, or the situation will start out. You're not winning the war by trying to win an argument or a battle. Don't let the momentum be suffocated because of you being in a spot and thinking that you're right and maybe not even being right. So being right might feel good in the moment, but it's going to cost clarity. It's going to cause confusion. You got to buy into the process. You got to trust what's working, and you got to follow the plan. That's when it will hit you. Correctness doesn't move people. Being clear with your communication, focusing on solutions, and aligning with the team does. So choose effectiveness and communication over ego. Your goal is progress, not perfection, not pride. You'll stop trying to win debates and start creating results. Don't get caught up in the talk. Just take the walk and produce the outcome. Lesson 4, teaching forces mastery. You don't truly understand something until you start teaching it. Let me say that again. You don't truly understand something until you start teaching it. Whenever you have a responsibility and people are waiting on you to show up and you start teaching other people other things, your life forever changes. Forever, we are a student in the world. We're a student. And then if you're blessed enough to have a spot in life that you create, an opportunity created, and you become a teacher, you realize that you don't really know that much. Who says I can be a teacher? But let me bust your belief real quick, because you don't need to be an expert. You just need to be able to help someone get from a 3 to a 4. If it's a 1 through 10 and you're a 6, you can help people get up to a 5. And keep searching out more insight. Keep going and doing more things. Put yourself out there. Look at failure as an opportunity to grow, not as a failure. You might fall down, but fall forward. Don't fall back. Keep the momentum going. Teach what you know. Don't just tell people what to do. Teach them how to do it. So coaching and speaking in general for me has been a pain point my entire life. Coaching, clarity of message, it's been something that I've struggled with forever. I couldn't hide behind the surface once I committed to a podcast, to coaching other people. I couldn't hide. I put myself in the arena. And no matter what the critics said, I still had to show up and do the thing. And that is where the power came. Teaching other people what you know accelerates growth. It puts you on a pedestal of accountability. It puts you in a place where you commit to helping other people. So you better have done your due diligence. If you want mastery, put yourself in a position where you have to explain and live to the standard that you say you are living to. Your presence alone will not get people to believe in you. Setting a standard will. Standards over presence. Show up and do the thing you know you need to do. 5th and final lesson. And this one is so powerful. I've studied Steve Jobs, Elon Musk, some of the best entrepreneurs in the world. And I would say this is one of the top 3 attributes of all of the top entrepreneurs in the world. Focus. Finish one course until successful. Focus. Focus is a competitive advantage. In a world of nothing but instant distraction, instant gratification, focus is one of the rarest and I would say most valuable skill sets today. If you can focus on one task for 20 minutes, you're probably in the top 3%. It doesn't take a very long time to be distracted. We're talking seconds. So every time I dialed in my focus, I subtracted the things I was doing, focused on results only, priority blocks, only focused on them results. You start to get better. You start to execute better. You're sharpened. When you try to do everything, progress stops because you get nothing accomplished. When you focus on a lot less, a lot fewer things that produce a lot bigger results. The 80-20 rule, 20% of your focus gets you 80% of the results. So focus on 20%. Focus multiplies effort, so protect it, and your results will separate you from everyone else. The coaching group is growing. Ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be a powerful 2026. Momentum for 25, just getting the brand launched, just getting the coaching program launched. Group coaching, got something special coming for you in 2026. Really excited to get it underway. But for now, go to jacobemery.com, sign up for the group coaching, or jacobemery44 on all social media platforms. Join the community today and start your growth pattern. Start to unlock your greatness. I got the key to unlocking your greatness. All you have to do is ask for it, and I'll give it to you. Unlock your greatness. Join today with commitment, and don't ever look back. Thanks for everyone that listens. Appreciate all the feedback. Keep it coming. Appreciate you all. 26 right around the corner, and I can't freaking wait. It's going to be a big one. Let's go. Stop telling yourself one day. It isn't about one day, it's about day one. Today should be your day one. What you need isn't another day. What you need is clarity with the community to give you confidence to unlock your greatness. That's what the group coaching program is all about. Confidence, clarity, via commitment. Hit the show link in the notes. Let's start unlocking your greatness now, today.